You are welcome to Hallelujah Forex. Today we are going to learn about one of the indicators, a very good indicator, and that indicator is called the Aroon indicator. The Aroon indicator is a trend indicator. What I mean by trend indicator is it tells whether it is trending upwards or that is trending downwards. You see, whether that Forex is trending upwards or is trending downwards, whether I should buy or I should sell. See, I have the first indicator, which is the entry indicator, which tells me whether I should trade or I shouldn't trade. I have another indicator which should confirm whether I should trade, or I shouldn't trade, whether I should buy or I shouldn't buy. And I have the second indicator, which is the baseline. Then I have the ATR. I use the ATR. I use the volume indicator, then the exit indicator, whether I should exit a trade or I should continue. So I have 6 indicators, which is my algorithm. The entry indicator, the first confirmation indicator, the second confirmation indicator, which is the baseline, the ATR, the volume, and the exit indicator. The Aroon indicator is a technical indicator that was developed by a man called TUSHAR CHANDE in 1995. TUSHAR CHANDE in 1995. The Aroon indicator is a technical indicator that is used to identify trend changes in the price of an asset, as well as the strength of that trend in essence. I say it again. When we talk about Aroon indicator, it helps us to identify trend changes in the price of an asset. Whether the price of that asset is coming down or is going up, it shows the strength of that trend also. Do you understand? The third thing Aroon indicator does is it measures the time between the high trend and the times between the low trends over a period of time. That idea is that strong uptrends will regularly see new heights, and strong downtrends will regularly see new lows. This is those who believe in higher highs and higher lows and so on. I do trend trading, but at the same time too, because I'm saying them too, it is good to know that when you use Aroon indicator, it will help you whether it is going very, very high or very, very low. The indicator signals when this is happening and when it's not happening. You see, the Aroon indicator will tell you, is it going high or is it going low? Is it your higher high or your higher low? Do you understand? The Aroon indicator consists of the Aroon up line, which measures the strength of the uptrend. You have an Aroon up line, and this Aroon up line, it measures the strength of the uptrend, whether it is going up or not, and the downtrend line, which measures the strength of the downtrend. So again, the Aroon up, it measures the strength, whether the uptrend is good to trade, and it measures the downtrend, whether the downtrend is conducive, whether you should sell or whether you should buy. You see, the Aroon up, this line measures the strength of the uptrend. It calculates the time between the most recent high and the time it takes for that high to occur within a certain look back period. The Aroon down line measures the strength of the downtrend, and it calculates the time between the most recent low and the time it takes for that low to occur within a certain look back period. I hope you understand. Okay, the Aroon indicator typically ranges between a 0 and a 100 line. When the Aroon up is closer to 100, it suggests a stronger uptrend. While when the Aroon down is closer to 100, it indicates a stronger downtrend. If both lines are closer to 100, it suggests a strong trend in their respective direction. Let me explain it again to you. You see, when you look on the charts, we have the 0 to 100 on your charts, and the Aroon, if the line, the Aroon moves closer to the 100, up to the 100, then there's an uptrend. If it moves closer to nearer the zero, there is an low trend concerning whether it's a buy or it's a sell. Do you understand? Sometimes it's a sell. Listen very carefully. Sometimes it's a sell, and normally the sell in the candles we use red for sell. That is the bearish, and when it is buy, it is used green is used. That is bullish. And when the sell, the red line in the Aroon is moving up, do you understand? You see that it is moving up, and it is moving closer to the 100. It means that it is what? It is a downtrend. Listen very carefully. It does not mean downtrend. Downtrend if the red or the bearish line, the bearish, do you see, or the red candle, if it is red, it is moving down. If it's moving down, then it means that it is what? Uptrend. No. Do you see? It doesn't mean that the sell is uptrend. No. It means that the buy or the bullish is uptrend. Do you understand? Traders often look for specific signals using the Aroon signal, Aroon indicator. And I'm saying the Aroon indicator is a very good indicator. I have many indicators I've tried before. And Aroon, I have tried Aroon before. And sometimes I use Aroon because I have many indicators. I have many indicators that I use. Sometimes I use Aroon and I'm still searching and I know. But I want to know there's no perfect indicator. No, there's no perfect indicator. There's no perfect indicator. So don't look for a perfect indicator, but some of the indicators are better than the others. And I'm telling you, Aroon is one of the indicators that is very good for me. When the Aroon up crosses above the Aroon down, it can be interpreted as a bullish signal, suggesting a potential uptrend. You see, when the Aroon up, it crosses over the Aroon down, it can be interpreted as it's a bullish signal, which means that it's a potential uptrend. In the same way, when the Aroon down crosses over the Aroon up, it can be seen as a bearish signal. Bearish means that maybe the gold is coming down against the US dollar. Do you understand? Or maybe you are trading oil. Do you understand? And the oil, you realize that the Aroon down, it crosses over the Aroon up. It means that it's a bearish trade. It means that oil is coming down against maybe the US dollar or whatever. Do you understand? Additionally, the indicator can be used to identify potential trend reversal or periods of consolidation when both lines move towards the middle around, signaling a weakening trend. When both of the lines are in the middle around 50, between 0 and 100, and when all the indicators, you see the red line and the blue line, they're all showing near closer to the 50, the 50 line is signal a weakening trend. And when something is the trend is weak, you don't need to trade. It does not mean that you don't trade only when the trend is weak. No, sometimes you don't have to trade. Maybe the rule, I use 6 indicators, and until I trade, there's all the 6 indicators you agree. Okay, let me say 5. I got the exit indicator. When I'm trading, I don't look at the exiting trader when I want to enter. Because the exit, EXIT, the exit indicator is only to tell me whether I should stop that trade. So when I'm going to enter a trade, I don't look at the exit. So the 5 indicators should all agree. The entry indicator, the first confirmation indicator, should confirm the entry indicator. The second confirmation indicator, which is the baseline, should also agree with the entry, the first confirmation indicator. And then the volume should agree. And then the ATR should agree. So when this 5 does not agree, I don't trade. Maybe out of the 5, 4 says I should buy or sell. But if one says no, I'm not supposed to. All should agree before I trade. I hope you understand. Traders and analysts use the Aroon indicator in conjunction with other technical analysis tools and indicators to make informed decisions. Do you understand? It helps us to You see, that when you take a look at all the 5 and you decide to use all the 5 indicators. I'm not saying every trader uses it. Some of them, they do only price action. Do you understand? But those use indicators. Some use 3, some use 4. I use 6. I use 6. And somebody who I trust very well, who taught me, or who taught me, is No Nonsense Forex, JP. He taught me. God bless him. God touch him. And he's transforming the trading, the forex trading, the world. God touch him. The Aroon indicator indicates what we should do. Like I said, whether we should buy or sell. As with any technical indicator tool, it is important to use the Aroon indicator in combination with other indicators or analyze methods for a comprehensive understanding of market conditions. I hope you understand. You don't only use a Aroon indicator. For example, who only use one indicator. Do you understand? But I don't only use the Aroon indicator, or I don't only use one indicator to trade. An Aroon indicator, I'm saying, is a good indicator. It's a good indicator. Now let us look at it. Let us go and look at the chart and study the Aroon indicator, how it helps and how it can fail you when you go off, when you don't go by it. Let's look at the Aroon indicator. Now let's look at the Aroon indicator. So you go to the indicator area and then you insert Aroon indicator. Aroon up and down, attach to charts, go to the commons, allowed DL imports. The value is 14, Aroon period is 14 values. Okay, the colors are the Dodge blue and red. The Dodge blue is the upward trend and the red is the downward trend. And for us not to get confused, let me change the blue to green, which is the most popular thing when it is an upward trend or it is bullish. So let me change it. Then we have the descriptions and everything, visualization. Then you say, okay, so that's the Aroon. That's the Aroon. And please remember, I use the daily time frame. I don't believe in the 5 minutes or 1 minute and so on. I did the daily time frame. That's what I believe in. So this is the Aroon. The Aroon. And the Aroon, this is the uptrend. And this is the downtrend. And then when you are trading Aroon, you check whether if the uptrend is here, is above or moving up, that is where you buy. But there is something I want us to check something here. We have 2.5 and 104 and some other things. This is MT4. But let me put it shows that when the line is closer to the 104 or 100, then it means that like this red line, the downtrend line, it means that it is more of you have to sell or it's downtrend. Do you see? And when it is 0 or 2.5 here, it means that it is lost. You don't have to trade. Do you understand? So when you're using Aroon, you trade only when it is closer to 104 or 100. Do you understand? So let me put another line here for us to get a better instruction. So let's go to the Aroon again. I come to the levels and then I add, let me say I add 30. I give it a color. Let me give it maybe yellow. And then I add another one, 70. I will explain to you why I'm doing that. So I have 70 and 30. When I'm trading, I'm using the Aroon. When the line, the uptrend or the low trend is above 70, this means it's more of a trending. It's a trending. Is the trade is trending upwards or down. So when you see the downward, you see the bearish, which is the downward trade, you realize that this one is above 70. It means that the trend is a downward trend. And when this one, the uptrend, this is the bullish, it is above the 70, it means that it's more of a upward trend. and so on. When it is below, normally you don't have to trade when it's below the 30. You don't have to trade when it's below the 30. Do you understand? You only trade if this is below the 30, the upward trend is below the 30, but the downward trend is above the 70. Then it means that the trend is a downward trend. Do you understand? So most of the time, you don't have to look below the 30. There's no need. If you want to trade, always watch this side above the 70. Do you understand? Below the 70 is something to tell you that, tell what is happening to the, whether it is an upward trend or a, a, a downward trend. Do you understand? So you always have to check above the 70. When it is 100, it means that the trend is very, very high. The trend is very, very high. So that's what you should know about the Aroon trade. And the other things I want to teach you about the Aroon trade. When you see this red line or the downward trend and the upward trend all moving down, it means that it is in a range. This is, it is in a range. This is a range. A range is, let me just give you an example here. A range is means something like this. This is a range. You see, when you look at this place here and here, this area is a range. It's a range. So when you see the upward trend or you see this red line coming down and the green line also coming down, it means that the trade is a range. You don't have to trade. Do you understand? And then when the trade, when this upward trend and the downward trend, when this Aroon up, this Aroon up, and when this Aroon up and this Aroon up and this Aroon down, say it again. When this Aroon up and this Aroon down are far from each other, it signifies a trend. So for when you look at this area, it means that the Aroon up, which is the buy, and is very, very high than the low, than the sell. Do you understand? So the Aroon up, when it is far away from the Aroon down, it means that the Aroon up, that means that the trend to sell, the trend to buy is higher. Let's look at this area too. You see the Aroon down is higher, is above the 70, and the Aroon up is below the 70. There is a big gap between the two. So that tells us that you need to sell. You need to sell. Do you understand? Some will buy or sell when it is above the 70. But you can start from maybe just above the 30, like this place. You see, above the 30, it shows that the sell is going up. But most importantly, if you are not sure of yourself, make sure you trade only when it is above the 70. Some will do it above the 30. Sometimes I can decide to do it above the 30, depending upon the other indicators. Because I don't use only one indicator. I use 6 indicators. So depending upon other indicators, sometimes when it's above the 30, I will trade. I will either buy or sell. So that is very important. So this is about the Aroon. The Aroon indicator is a very good indicator. And it helps you to know whether you are in a range. And when you are in a range, all coming down here, you don't have to buy or sell. So this is Aroon. I'll go to another indicator, and then I know that you'll be blessed. And I know that when you follow systematically whatever we are learning here, I want you to know that you'll be blessed. I'm saying again, whatever you are learning here, when you decide to systematically, and there is no greed, you have patience, you pray, you ask, whatever you have studied, you study it well, and whatever plans that you have, you don't go off your plan, but you do it systematically, poco a poco, little by little. And there's no greed. You decide not to add greed or adufude. I'm telling you that Forex, you make it in Forex. May God bless you. Just watch the other videos, and the other videos which I have done, I ask that you yourself will follow them. I'm starting a podcast also, and the podcast that I'm doing, is just maybe you play it in your radio, you play it on your phone and so on. The podcast is not about vision. Do you understand? The point is not about vision, but when you're on the internet also, and you go to the YouTube or Rumble or wherever, you can listen to the podcast, because podcast has got to do with hearing and not sight. May God bless you. This is Hallelujah Forest. I'm Dr. Nibuche Chrysolite. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. Have a good time.